Good morning to you all, dear students. So we have started with chapter 14. All right. So last class we have started with some topic, okay, and we are still left with the race. So these are the topic that we'll be discussing, okay, for today. Relations between the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, how laws are made, and the president. So that is the topic that you will find in your textbook, okay. So those are the topics that we will be starting today. So this is a continuation of chapter 14, okay. So our aim for today is students will be able to explain, all right, how the two houses in the parliament functions, and what is the role and functions of the president and other cabinet minister, okay. So that is our aim for today. So do you know, right, what is actually Lok Sabha and what is actually Rajya Sabha? Right. So remember, okay, Lok Sabha, these are the two houses in a parliament. Okay, these are the two houses in a parliament. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So lower house of parliament is called Lok Sabha. Alright. The upper house of parliament is called Rajya Sabha. And maximum strength is they can have 552 members in Lok Sabha, okay, and the maximum strength in Rajya Sabha is 250 members. And in Lok Sabha, Prime Minister is the leader of Lok Sabha, whereas Vice President of India is act as the chairman in Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha operate for just 5 years, okay, whereas Rajya Sabha is a permanent body. Alright, so there is no change in Rajya Sabha, whereas in Lok Sabha there's always changes after 5 years. And to become a member of Lok Sabha, the qualifying age is 25 years. Alright, in order to contest in the Lok Sabha, the qualifying age is 25 years, okay. Whereas to become a member of Rajya Sabha, right, if you want to become a member of Rajya Sabha, you need to be 30 years of age. Alright, so that is the differences between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Alright, so see, this is also an repetition, okay, like tenure. Alright, tenure 5 years. We know that when it comes to tenure, Lok Sabha is just for 5 years, alright, and then after that it will dissolve, right, when that year expire, okay. Whereas it is permanent house in Rajya Sabha and members stay for 6 years. And when it comes to election, members are elected directly. Alright, and members in Rajya Sabha, they are indirectly elected. Not through directly but indirectly, okay? And when it comes to power, it is more powerful as it has more members. We know that they have maximum strength of 552 members. Yes or no? Whereas when it comes to Rajya Sabha, it is less powerful as it has less member. They have only 250 member as maximum, alright? When it comes to money bill can be originate only in the Lok Sabha, okay? So remember, money bill can only be originate in Lok Sabha, okay? And Rajya Sabha, money bill cannot originate in the Rajya Sabha, okay? And no confidence motion. No Lok Sabha has the power to pass no confidence motion, okay? So that is the power that is enjoyed by Rajya Sabha, alright? Rajya Sabha do not enjoy this, okay? So sorry, Lok Sabha has the power, right? Sorry, okay. Lok Sabha has the power to pass no confident motion, whereas Rajya Sabha, they do not enjoy this power of no confident motion. So how a bill becomes a law, right, in Parliament? How does a bill become a law in Parliament? So remember, okay, please see the chart carefully. Bills is introduced first. That is after committee hearing. Then comes the floor action. And it is passed to committee hearing again, okay? And after that, if passed, they are sent to the floor action, alright? And from there, they will go through. If passed with amendment, they will return to the original house. And if passed without amendment, bill goes to governor. All right. And return to, or if original house concur, bill goes to the governor. All right. And if not voted, see the last one, right? If not voted, most bill become law. That is on January 1st of the next year. Right? This is how bill are passed in a parliament. Okay? I hope now you are clear how bill are passed in a parliament and how it becomes law. Okay? So we all know who is the president of India, right? Ramnath Kovind. Okay? And the present prime minister is Narendra Modi. All right. So let's try to learn what is the role of president. Okay, we know that president is the head of the union executive and is the president. Okay, he is the head of the union executive, the president. It also includes the prime minister and council of minister who works under him. And the real executive power are vested in the council of minister. Okay, we know in India the real executive power are always vested in the council of minister. Article 53, that is the executive powers of the president are exercised by him directly or through officers subordinate to him in accordance with the constitution. Okay, that is vested under Article 53. The executive power of the president are exercised by him. Okay, that is true directly and through officers subordinate to him in accordance with the Constitution of India. So, the power of Prime Minister. What are actually the power of Prime Minister? And okay, many might not be knowing the power of Prime Minister. Okay, so these are some of the points that I've highlighted. All right, the powers of Prime Minister. First of all, the first function of Prime Minister is the formation of cabinet. He formed the cabinet. Okay, and then point number two is allocation of department to the minister is done by the prime minister. Like we have railway minister, we have health and family minister, sports minister, right? All those allocation of department to different ministers are done by the prime minister himself. Okay, the prime minister presides over the meeting of the cabinet. All right. So he's actually sometimes he presides over the meeting. Okay, whenever there's a meeting in the cabinet, he presides over the meeting. Point number four, the prime minister takes care of the department and the function of the minister. All right, he takes care of the different department. Okay, and the function of different minister. He works as a link between the president and the cabinet. All right. He also works as a link between the president and other cabinet ministers, known as the middleman. All right. Point number six. He is the chief advisor to the president. So he also acts as the chief advisor to the president of India. Point number seven. The prime minister uses the emergency rights of the president. Also, that is also the power that vested with the prime minister. Okay, so these are some of the power of prime minister. All right, so I hope now you're clear with it. Now, what is the power of vice president? So prime minister act as a ex-officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. That is, we have learned he conduct the following function. All right, since he is the chairman of the Rajya Sabha, so he has the following power. Right, 5. He regulates proceeding and debates of the House. He decides the order of the speech. So whenever there is a speech, he decides over it. Okay, and he decides the admissibility of resolution or questions. All right. So whenever there is a certain changes resolution, he decides over it. All right, whether they will take into consideration or not. He may adjourn or suspend the business of the house. He has the authority even to suspend the business of the house. Okay. He gives direction to the chairman of various committees. All right. So also he give different direction. Okay, to different chairmen in the committee. So these are some of the power of Vice President of India. Now, what are some of the powers of the other Council of Minister, the Cabinet Minister? That is the executive power. So here is it. Okay, the ministry exercise all the executive powers. All right, all the department of government are under the control of ministers, and it is it is their responsibility to run the administration smoothly. All right, because they are the head of their department. The Council of Ministers lays down the policy of government, and in light of that department, the work is carried out. All right. So also the Council of Ministers execute the decision that is taken by the cabinet. All right. They maintain order and peace in the states. Lastly, all the big and important appointments are made on the advice of Council of Ministers. Alright, so every big and important appointment are made by on the advice with the advice of the Council of Ministers. Okay, so that is the power of Council of Ministers, executive power. So now that's it for our class for today, and we have completed chapter 14. Okay, so things to do, that is your assignment for today. You have learned that people can participate in other ways and not just through election to express disapproval of the action of the government. Explain in three ways where people can participate. All right, we have learned that people can participate in other way and not just through election to express disapproval of the action of the government. So explain in three ways where people can participate. So that is your work for today. Okay, thank you, stay safe and take care.